Hi guys, so Jax is back. He has been away getting some tattoos and I wanted to share them with you guys. Coincidentally, I also got some tattoos while he was gone. That's one of them. Anyhow, but this one is about Jax and his tattoos. Jax is my Taeyang Natsume, and he is a very handsome boy with his two little freckles under his eye and beautiful face up and green eyelids. He's just awesome. He's a very handsome boy. He's quite a dark character. He's actually dead already, although he's not a ghost or anything. He exists in the flashback part of my storyline. So in modern day, he has already died. So Jax has been away getting his tattoos, and it was Kiki and Her Dolls is the service that I got. I've known her for, she's actually one of the first people I met when I started collecting dolls, and so when I decided that I wanted Jax to have some tattoos, she was the first person who came to mind to be the person who would do them for me, because I'm definitely not artistic enough to be able to draw anything very nice on a doll. So I wanted there to be a bit of, so what happened was I told her a little bit about Jax and his character and some of the things in his storyline, which is all in the past. And he is, of course, in love with Suri, so I wanted her to incorporate Suri somehow into his tattoos. And so she did her name right there, which is, oh, I love that. I love the crescent moon shape and the blue. It's just so pretty. And then I love this little part here that comes down. It's just, look at how detailed that is. It's so pretty. I love, love, love it. It's so nice. And then Let It Be. She also incorporated that phrase. I gave her a couple of phrases that would be consistent with his character, and so that is what she put on kind of like the edge of his chest. And then I wanted her to incorporate a wolf motif somewhere, because of course Suri is a bloody red hood, and I just like wolves, and I like wolves, and I like the wolf motif. So she incorporated this really awesome, cool looking wolf on his chest, and then an armband right here, an armband tattoo right here, which is also really cool. I love it. So thank you so much to Kitty for doing my tattoos for me, for doing Jax's tattoos. I will link her information in the information section for this video, but I'm very, very pleased, and he is, I would say that he is complete now. He doesn't really need any more modifications. I actually did change his eye chips when I put them back together, and I didn't like the new eye chips. I had made some, and I just wasn't happy with the pupils of them. And I really just I looked at old pictures that I had of him before he went off for his tattoos, and I just decided that I really liked his eye chips as they are for now, so I just kept them. He has different eyes than other Taeyangs and polyps that I have, in that his eyeball doesn't sit so low in his eye socket, so you see more of the bottom of his eye chip and less of the top of his eye chip. His eyes are open. His wig does kind of sit, it presses his eyes a little bit, so I have to keep kind of poking them open. Let me get another doll just so I can show you what I'm talking about. So this is Dom, and he is a Taeyang Natsume, and see how his, if you compare their eyes, you will see that Dominic's eyes go, the eye chips go down underneath the whole of his socket, so that some of his eye chip is covered by the bottom part of his eye, whereas with Jax, it only just skims the edge. So his eyes seem to sit higher, and I thought maybe I put them together wrong, like maybe I did that, because I looked at all of my dolls, and Pull-Ups and Taeyangs all seem to have their eyeballs sitting lower than where Jax's are sitting. And that is what made me really dislike his new eye chips, because they had smaller pupils and it looked like it was just hard to get him to look into the camera. And so I put these chips on him and he looks better with these ones. But anyhow, I looked at all of my dolls and they all of the eye chips sit lower than Jax's sit. Maybe I'm just being super picky, but it makes a difference because it's easier to make it look like he's looking right at you with his eyeballs, with his pupils being centered in this space, as opposed to Jax's are higher, so you have to almost kind of like tilt him a little bit to make him look like he's looking right at you. And I know that his eyelids are interfering a little bit here because of his wig, but even without that, it's still they sit kind of funny. So I'm not entirely sure if it's like that for every Jax or for every Natsume, or if it's just mine. But yeah, I think as long as he has an eye chip that has a large pupil, it's okay, but it really is quite noticeable when you put in an eye chip with a smaller pupil, which is what I found with him. So I'm going to just keep him with his stock eye chips until I find something or make something that's a little bit better suited for him. But for now, I think even forever, I really like these eye chips. I think they're nice and dark, and yeah, they suit him quite well. So thanks for watching, and if you're looking for somebody to give your doll some tattoos, I would say that Kiki and Her Dolls is a really great service and very reasonably priced, and you will be happy with her work. It's very beautiful, very great attention to detail. And I really like how she asked me so many questions about him and what I wanted and what I could see for him. And I really did leave a lot of it up to her, but I think that if I had been more specific, she would have done whatever I wanted her to do. I just wanted to leave it a little bit up to interpretation for her. So again, thanks for watching and have a great week.